were you born either earlier than expected or later than expected? Did you know this can affect your money and your love? So, something that I found in my research of the energetics, the trauma, the shadow work, how it all interacts together, is a pattern where people who are born early, sometimes they're born early and they've been in incubators, this can have a dramatic effect on how you feel about being taken care of, provided for, love and money, right? So if you're born early and you're taken away from your mother and put in an incubator, you've got all these like people around you in, you know, surgical outfits, that, you know, that primary caregiver, that space that you've been in, you've now been taken out of and put in this glass box to survive, right? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but what can happen is, and also you know you're early. You know you're early. So this can manifest later in life with anxiety, with impatience, with being in this world, but almost not being ready for it, but being ready for it at the same time, okay? If you're born late, then you might find this might manifest as like you being slower, you having lots of patience. This could even be like self-imposed patience by like you having to like wait for things as a child, right? And this just blew my mind when I started to piece this together, that this not only impacts your ability to receive love, but it can also impact your ability to receive money. If you were born early and put in an incubator, that love that you thought was there, that provision that you thought was there, was taken away, right? And that oxytocin, that bonding hormone, is so important. And you can develop the belief that, and of course this happens through childhood trauma as well, but I'm just taking you back to this like early point in time. You can develop this belief that that provision, aka money, is what we make this mean subconsciously, is not readily available. It's there and then it goes, and you don't know when it's coming back. You don't know why you're there without this provision, and you don't know when this provision is coming back. Do you see what I mean? So these subconscious beliefs can start to impact on our reality, impact on traumas that we then have later in life. And for so many of us, we've healed those traumas, right? We've healed the childhood trauma, we've healed the inner teenager. And sometimes it's coming back to just that early point of birth, when you first experienced this world. Like, what was that experience like for you? And how has that shaped who you are now and the experiences that you've had? And what does that version of you need to hear? And it might not be something they physically hear in words, because they don't understand words at that point in time, right? But they understand energy, they understand frequency, and they understand of that energy of knowing that they are loved and taken care of. And this is that deeper layer of work where energy meets neuroscience, meets trauma, meets the quantum field, where we can actually go back and work with that version of ourselves. And we're not just working with it on a psyche level, we're working with it by actually accessing that actual frequency of ourselves at that time, to shift that now, and that ripples back to now. Because remember, time isn't linear, everything exists all at once. So when we go back and heal that, we're actually shifting our quantum reality. And if you want to go deeper into this and how you can do this for yourself, and not just for yourself, for your clients, to create true transformation in your work, to be that bridge between the science and the spiritual, the energetic, the quantum, the trauma, if you want to bridge all of that together, then my up and coming round of Cosmic Coach is for you, where we start to understand what is your signature, soul aligned, authentic work that creates transformation in the world by you being more of yourself. You being paid to be more of yourself. This is the main outcome of Cosmic Coach. I have some incredible testimonials on my website. Pop Cosmic in comments if you want to know how you can go deeper into this work to create true transformation this year and in the years to come. Like, the energy of the planet could not be, like Ross from Friends, could it be any more consistent with this right now? Could it be coherent? That's the word. Could it be any more coherent with this right now? So pop Cosmic and I'll send you details.